what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you like that intro. Good looks to Percy for making that for me. So on today's video, I will be getting the block prepped for paint. Don't worry about all these accessories being on. We'll go over that later. I was just doing a little simple little mock-up, but I'm going to go ahead and take these off and start taping off the block. I made multiple videos on how to do this before, but with this route I ain't really got the time to do it the way I want to do it, but I'm gonna still do it to where it looks real decent. I will be using the rattle can. I'm not using the air compressor this time because my time is kind of crunch right now. I got a lot going on. You guys could probably find out on my IG, but I'm not really gonna have the time to deal with this the way I want to deal with it. But I do want to have it in the car and running before I touch the road, because I'm picking up a new how should I say this, a new adventure in my life, and I'm really not gonna have too much time to pay attention to the car. So let's just get right into it. I picked up some paint. I don't know where it's over there. Picked up some paint. I got some tape, paper. Gonna tape it off. I'm gonna do what I need to do and get it prepped. All right. All right, so this is like a little quick little tape off. This did the intake, the oil pan, the water pump housing. Make sure you guys leave a little section for the starter taped, because if it's painted on there, you're not gonna get a good ground with the starter. I did the timing cover because I don't want to get no paint on that. I did the back, the oil filter, whatever that is, the oil pan. This is like, I don't know, my 50th engine I painted. It's really all about preparation. So once you have the block prepped and nice and clean, I did degrease it off camera so it's nice and clean and prepped and ready. I'm gonna prime it. And to be honest, the K that was in here before, it has that paint on it right there on the gearbox. I mean, I kind of went OD with it. I ain't gonna hold you, because you couldn't really even see the block and like all the paint. The gearbox was more shown. So it's like using the rattle can on the K, because my intake is huge. The turbo hides the whole back. It's like, so you don't really see the block at all. So a quick little rattle can, little dazzle, and you good to go. Now the gearbox shows a lot, so you know, you feel me? I try to get the same cast iron paint to match it, and hopefully it turns out good. If it don't, I really don't care. All right, so the motor is primed. Put down a thick layer of prime. Use up the whole can. Don't be stingy with it, bro. It's primer. All right, a nice thick layer. Gonna let that cook in the sun. Yo, my bad. I really ain't got time tomorrow to be messing with the engine, so I'm gonna just try and spray it tonight. Hopefully there is enough sun to put on at least 3-4 coats of paint and then clear. But it's all about preparation. Once the block is nice and clean and prepped, free of oil, free of grease, that's how the paint sticks. See how it just like sticks? There's no runs. And this is one coat. This is one coat. Nice and shiny. And it's all about prepping the block. You know, it's like having water and oil on the ground. You see the oil comes to the top, and then you see that little rainbow streak. Same thing with the paint. You know, so once you don't have any type of grease or any type of oil on there, the paint will stick flawlessly. And you just do a sweep, you know, a nice little sweep. It's kind of windy right now, so nice little sweep. Let that shit cook, and then give it another sweep. All right, guys. So I laid down the primer, as you can see. I laid down a coat of cast aluminum, and I picked up some of this Ford gray. I had to order it from the auto parts store. Hopefully it matches my gearbox. That's why I laid down the bright silver first as the base coat, and I'm gonna lay down some light coats of the Ford gray and try and imitate the gearbox color. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. All right, so I just got done clearing it. It is a different color, but I don't really care because you ain't really gonna see the block like that anyways. So as long as it's gray and light gray, I'll be fine with that. I do have the silver timing cover and silver water housing plate to give it an offset, so that'll be fine with me. Nice and wet. We're gonna let that shit sit for about 30 minutes, and the homie's gonna help me put it on the new engine stand. All right, guys, so what I have here is an engine stand from Tattoo BN Engine Carts. I'll leave his information down below. These carts are custom made. Homie is a cool dude. He does it in the backyard, and the way he does it is that you can have your water pump housing there or without. A lot of other engine stands, you can't mount your water pump, or you can't mount your alternator and stuff, all that's on the stand. But with his, the way he designs it is that it works with it. It also works with K20s and K24s. This is what this is right here. So if I'm using this for my K20 and Percy need it for his K24, or Randy needed for his K20, it's gonna work. So we're gonna go ahead and take this out of the box and show you guys.
Hey, would you play?
Go ahead and, hey Randy, pull that out for me. That's how she looks. It is optional because it costs more money. So if you talk to him, it'll come with the mounting hardware. So you don't have to be searching through your bucket to find hardware to make it fit. Yeah, man, she's nice, ain't it? One dope ass stand. So basically, these legs right here, these little like L-shaped things, is where the motor will sit. So like you don't have to be holding it up trying to catch a bolt. You just lay the engine down and then simply just put the bolt through these holes right here. All right, so I took out the hardware.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
That came with the stand. We're gonna lift it off of that engine stand and place it right here so you guys see exactly how it works. You can do this by yourself if you're strong enough.
That's like a $6,000 engine, bro. Shit, now I forgot gonna hold these bitch up. That's a problem.
All right, so we got the engine off the stand. Basically, you line up that leg with that bottom hole right there, this one over here, that one there, and it should balance itself, which will allow you to catch the boats. Sophie gonna be the camera girl.
Me. Fred, you got any good angles you want me to get you in?
Guess where my hand's at. Fuck, guess, wait, no, Percy, hold.
Oh, his fingers are already under it.
Okay, I got it. You got it? Yeah. Go down. Right there.
Bring it over, son.
That shit dry though, cause I just touched it.
There you go.
Yeah. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. Alright, that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah. That bitch do stop balance itself. Yeah. I'm just here for safety pretty much.
You can let go. Shouldn't go nowhere.
You thought, bitch.
It leans forward. Just see it slide down in there.
You gotta lift up.
Damn, if you let that shit go, that's some good content
Push
right
towards the other
here.
way. Yeah, switch towards the garage.
Now you don't have to hold it.
That shit nice. It's not bad. No.
This one for the front.
That goes in there like that.
Oh fuck, he got paint.
Paint where?
He got paint in the hole, so it's gonna be hard to turn in. You
Nah,
got an issue to tighten that one, right?
No.
Yeah, this one got paint in there. I only checked.
Man, that's pretty fucking cool.
So does your camera turn off randomly?
No.
Nah,
Is it off right now?
nah.
That's still recording?
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit nice. That shit is nice.
Wait, so is this yours?
This one's mine.
Oh.
You was recording?
I don't know. I just picked it up off the ground.
I guess it recorded for 6 minutes.
Oh, well then I probably was then.
Oh, where's the other boat at? Oh,
That's for 24.
that's for the 24.
That shit neat, bro. I like it.
Yeah, you put a trim it. Oh yeah, that shit nice.
And the gearbox going this
Yeah,
side.
slide that bitch right in there. In the car.
All right, so as you can tell with the 20, you'll catch it right here. If you had a 24, you'll use this hole. And the back is the same for both motors. Right there and right there. When it comes time for you to put the gearbox on,
You just take this bolt out.
you just take that bolt out.
What is this big bolt right here?
What big bolt?
That was for that end. That was for that stand. See, the best part about this stand is you can pretty much assemble your whole motor before you even put it in the car. You can fully assemble it, put it together. See, that is the sweetest part about this. And with some other stands, I ain't gonna say no name, you know. This is one of their mounting points, which blocks you from putting on your water pump housing and alternator. With me, all of this is free and open. Yeah, you can assemble the whole thing. You put the gearbox on.
Everything. All you do is move it into the
Yep.
incubator. And bolt it up through the mount.
And the way that he has his,
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah.
yeah, you can catch
Mount
the
bolts.
back mounts
And that's in the side mounts.
and
We put the
everything.
transmission on.
And is
That's
that
a dope ass engine stand for real.
is at the perfect angle.
It's already leaning.
It's already leaning in the car. Exactly where the mounts will be right here. That will catch for the gearbox. Everything will catch. So if you guys are looking for one of these stands, I'll leave this information down below. Tap to be in, engine cards. It's one dope ass shit right here, boy. All right, so I got the motor here. Homies took off So I'm going to go ahead and install the Track Tough electrical water pump kit. I already took it out of the box. I ain't do no unboxing. Oh, shit, I paid full price for this bitch. So anyways, comes with all the necessary hardware. Comes with your with the, I don't know what I did with the bag. Comes with the OEM Honda O-ring, and you basically just put it right there. Alright, so you grab the hardware, you put your plate on. The two longer bolts go through the plate. The two small ones go on top. Alright, show you guys real quick. I gotta get an alternator. So I'm running the S2000 alternator. So it came with this little spacer that goes inside of the alternator. The reason why I'm running the S2 alternator is because it has the same amount of ribs as the crank pulley. It rotates in the same direction as the crank pulley, and it also pushes out more amperage, volts, whatever you want to call it. So can't do that yet. And I can't do this yet. I don't have an alternator, but just to make sure I don't lose nothing, make sure I tighten everything back up. All right. Now, when it comes to this piece right here, this is what's gonna like put the tension on the alternator for the belt. I guess it don't matter what side. There's like a little pivot ball in there that you just slide in. You line that up. And then this end will go on the alternator, and you can adjust it for tension on the belt. Now with these fittings, I have to take measurements or whatnot, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the water pump. You're gonna grab the plate first, and you're gonna mount the plate, I believe like this, right here, these two holes. Yep. It's a real simple kit, nice kit. It was on back order for a little minute though. All right, so once you have the plate, mind frame. All right, so once you have the plate installed, you simply grab your pump. You grab these two long bolts with this squared like nut that goes behind here. You go ahead and push it in there. You push it inside there. You grab one of the weird looking squared nuts. You see? So now there's like a groove. It's like a groove in the back of this plate that makes those bolt like catch perfectly. Like it stops it from like spinning. and it's totally like adjustable. You can go right, left, till you find the sweet spot. I'm just stuck in it for now because I still got to make the hoses. And that's how she looks when it's fully installed. All right. Now with this, so basically this 90 will go into there, and then that 90 will hit here, which will go down, and then the hose in between to the 90 to a straight off the water pump to another 90, and then from there I get a straight from here to my my lower radiator hose. All right, and this is how it should look once it's all installed. Make sure you tighten this. What I noticed with this piece, you have to catch it at an angle, because the first couple times it was getting tight right here, so I have to back it out and like try and catch it at a different angle to where it got to about right here. And then I grabbed my adjustable and I tightened it, but I was very cautious so that it wouldn't like go too tight and like spin and rip out the threads, and I got it to be straight like that. So now I can take my measurements and cut how much holes I need to cut, but Randy has my Allen wrenches, so I'll leave that for later. This valve is just like a air port, whatever, so you just leave it open or cap it off. But that is the finished product. Once I get the alternator and stuff, blase squaze. I'm gonna back out these bolts right here and put back on my intake. And give you guys a close up inside them valves. Oh, that's clean. All right guys, so we have the water pump installed, just haven't put the hose there yet. I'll make that later on during the week. But as you guys can tell, with this cart, it just makes things so much more simpler. I'll leave his information down below. He has a bunch of like videos to show you guys on how exactly it's made and the different engine carts that he carries. Shit's mad dope, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you respectfully. You can mount the gearbox on there with no problem. He can paint it any color you guys want to. The best part to me of this whole cart is at the 20 and the 24. You feel me? So if my homeboy needed it, if Percy needs it, if he has a 24, here you go. Like, it's just simple. You can mount the alternator there, the water pump, because you know, like the K20 relocated shit, it sits right here. The other engine stand from different manufacturers, they use this leg as a mounting point. So you can't mount it there. Like, I don't want to mount it when it's in the car. I'd rather mount it outside the car so I have all the room I need to. You know what I'm saying? Overall, the quality of this stand is dope. You know what I'm saying? It got these legs that the block will sit on to balance itself. You see that? Shit mad dope. And the dude that sells it is down to earth, bro. You can hit him up, talk to him. He can make it custom to the way you want it to be made. Like I said, I'll leave all of his information down below. Hit him up if you guys looking for a cart. He does B series, D series, H, K, all them shits. So I'm just wheel this back in and wait for my clutch, and then I can put the clutch on, twin this, and mount the gearbox on with the motor. And after that, that's pretty much ready to drop into the car. Y'all seen how easy that was just to roll around. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Appreciate everybody who tuned in today. Like I said, I'll leave his information down below. Make sure you check out my gaming channel, EGKCOUPE, Twitch, whatever. That's down below as well. EGKCOUPE.com. And next video, like I said, I will be doing the clutch, but I do have to take off the turbo galifold and bring that to the homie Akeem so I can get the twin 44mm wastegate welded on. And I'm probably gonna get this Cerakoted, whatever, so it'll be nice and black, heat treated, whatever they call it. But other than that, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure you be safe, like, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, and be easy. Peace.